Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about how to use Ebsco, which is a database for library resources, and it can be really helpful, especially when you're trying to find those research articles for your project. So the first thing you're going to do is start with houstonisd.org. We're going to go to the main site, and you need to search for library services. So we're going to search for library services up here, and when we get there, what we're going to find is there's a button for Library Services Digital Resources. So we're going to click that. And when we go there, you'll notice there's all these awesome digital resources, and you're welcome to use them at any time. But what we really care about is this Ebsco host research databases. So if you'll click that, it's going to open up a new tab in your browser. And now you've got all of these different things that Ebsco hosts. But what we care about is, let me scroll down, what we're interested in is the Ebsco host general research interface. It's about halfway down the page, and you can click on it, and it's going to take you to another site. Alright, so Ebsco is a huge database, and we can search for different things within it, but what we are going to search for is if you scroll down to the bottom and you type in find the Science Reference Center, that's what we care about. And we are also going to look in the, let me see if I can find it, Science and Technology Collection. So we're going to select both of those because those are really focused on what our research project is. Then I'm going to scroll to the top and I'm going to hit continue. Alright, so now I have my research and I'm looking in. Remember, my databases are the Science Reference Center and also the Science and Technology Collection. So I'm going to enter my words. So for instance, I'm interested in dark matter. And when I'm searching, what I want to see is all publications, the full text. I want to make sure that the full text is going to be available. That's going to be important. I'm going to make sure that I have all of these different journals selected, all of these publication types. Those are all going to be important. And now I'm going to hit search. And now I have all of these different articles. So for instance, the generation model of particle physics and galactic dark matter. This is what I'm interested in. I'm going to click that article. And I don't really know what that's about. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to read the abstract. And this abstract is going to give me a general idea of what this paper is all about. What did the scientists study? How did they do it? And this is going to be kind of just a brief introduction to get me started if I want to use this article. Now, if I read the abstract and I like it, then I might want to open up the PDF full text and actually start to reference this article. And in order to reference this article, I'm going to need to read the entire thing. Now, this is a very lengthy article. It's about 7 pages, maybe more than that. So what I'm going to really focus on is this introduction section, because the introduction tells you why did the scientists do their research? Why did they do it? What were they looking for? And if you go look through that, it's going to give you a good idea of the rest of the article. So once I've read through the introduction, the next thing I'm going to want to look at is their procedure. So I can skip all the way down to their procedure, which I passed it. So their procedure is going to start about here, and it's telling you about what they did. And now I'm going to be able to scroll down to the conclusion at the end, and the conclusion is going to tell me what did all of the data indicate. What is the data saying? So I don't have to interpret the data. I'm going to rely on the scientist to interpret the data for me. So that's a quick way to use these research articles. So as you're doing your research, make sure you're going through Ebsco, follow this procedure, and make sure that you are writing down your references in the correct citation format. All right, see you later.